What's up, y'all? Welcome to a new episode of Transcending the Culture. I am one third of your host, James. We got the queens here. Cat Queen, Tiff Tiff.
Hi,
What's up?
everybody.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What y'all up to?
Happy New Year.
Man, listen, Happy New Year. Listen, it's a good time. It's a good day. I'm so glad that y'all are here with me. Y'all kind of abandoned me for probably about 3 months. So what's
I ain't been on here all year. Damn.
you listen. I'm so glad that y'all are with me tonight. I'm so glad that all you guys who are watching are with us. Again, welcome to Transcending Culture. We have a really good episode in store for you guys tonight. We have an amazing guest who's going to be popping in with us, known by the name of Artinka Teaira, from right here in Cleveland. She is doing her thing. She has won so many awards. Like, she's got so much amazing music out there. As a matter of fact, a lot of you guys may have heard her music on UG Digital Radio already, because we have had her in the platform really for about 2 months now, since we did the Legend Awards, because she, of course, was at the Legend Awards. She did win, and she did perform. She did an amazing job, and she was actually at an award show this past week, which Cat Queen is going to go into some detail about that with you guys. Plus, of course, we have trending topics tonight. A lot of that going on. Have you guys checked out our social media? Social media is starting to pop now. We are really getting things up. Of course, we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we are on X, and YouTube, of course. So you guys can get us on all of the platforms. Make sure that you go and pull us up. Make sure that you follow us. Make sure that you comment, like, share, subscribe. Anything that you can do to show us your support and show us that you guys are behind us. A lot going on. A lot going on. So what's up, ladies?
Oh, nothing. Let's see. First of all, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Second of all, I just want to apologize for the future technical difficulties of my computer, because I'm on my computer. So we're having some right now with Cat. So it may take me a couple of shut up, Dave. It may take me a couple of minutes to respond to some things. So
Tell them about your technical difficulties for this.
And also, we celebrated my grandmother's 96th birthday.
No, that's what's up. Listen, Big Mom, I wasn't coming down there because she will smack the shit out of me just for no reason. So I was like, no, I'm gonna tell her, through Facebook, and happy birthday, Big Mom.
Yes, she's doing great. I wish I could give you the video so you could put the video up, because so everybody can see how we sang happy birthday. Because honey, she looked at us like, hey, y'all for real? I don't need this again. But it was wonderful to celebrate you guys as aunt. Was she would be your great aunt, y'all's great aunt.
Yeah.
96th birthday. So just to think, 4 years she'll be 100 years old. For the good glory to God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Really, really good. Like she's doing very, very well.
She
I think
is.
y'all are doing an amazing job. Just with keeping her together, keeping her taken care of.
Well, thank you, Jane.
She was smiling real big in them pictures. It's
Yes,
like it's good.
Ooh,
Thank you.
All right, sneezing.
she was smiling, and she stays dancing. I come over there, I make sure I dance with her all the time. I give her a hug and a big kiss. It just simply amazes me how she just outlived 10 of her siblings. It was 11 of them.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was 11 of them, and
Yeah.
she outlived them all. And she told us she would.
Yeah.
She said, "I don't drink, I don't smoke. I may say like 4 curse words, but that's it. I don't dance, none of that." And she telling the truth. She was a preacher's wife, a pastor's wife, and she did every time when we go out to have a party or somebody's wedding or whatever. She sit right in that chair and nod her head.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy! Happy New Year! See, same to you, Tiff. Same to you.
And you ain't sound just like her. And then you guys know she's also celebrated her 70th birthday over the holidays as well.
Yes.
So happy
Sure
birthday,
did.
Mama Cat.
Happy
We love
birthday.
you.
Happy birthday, Mama Cat.
No, that's dope. Yeah, and like you said, it's really dope that she's outlived everybody.
Yeah.
But just like you said, she said it. She said it all the time. So it's cool. I liked all the pictures that you posted. Like you could tell that
Thank
she,
you.
and that she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I try to post as many as I can, because and get as many with her. My mom, she take big ups to Diane because she do take good care of her and everything. And I told my mom, I said, this is why she's still living, because we don't have her in a home, at all. Them
Yeah,
nursing
'cause
homes.
they don't be taking care of them in the
No,
home.
man, no, they don't. And I've been in the home, in and out of nursing homes for some years, over 20 years. So
Wow.
I have seen it, I have heard it, and I go like this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you ain't hitting somebody or abusing somebody, I'm just like this. I bet I don't. I bet I will never put my family members in a nursing home.
Yeah. A lot of the nursing homes, they just like that. They're understaffed. That's
Yeah.
really the biggest thing is they're understaffed, and you see all the time that a lot of people who work in the nursing homes, they have like 20 and 25 patients, and it's like there's no way that you can take care of that many people. Like it's just
Right.
not
True
no way.
story.
You got people who ain't seeing nobody, and just
Yep.
doing that thing. So it's dope that she was blessed enough to be able to be at home.
Kathy said,
So now
put
you
me in a home.
She said, "Put me in the home."
Put me in a home. Kathy, stupid. That's all right, Kathy, because I'll come and take care of you.
She said, "Put me on."
Listen, she
Get off my
she's
nerve.
lying. She gonna be at my house in the corner talking about more applesauce. So I don't know what she's talking about. Okay.
Listen, I ain't mad at her. I am not mad
What
at her.
the hell? Not the more apples. Kathy, you better be good because they the one that.
Yeah, I am
like,
not
yeah,
mad.
remember all them whippings? Remember all them whippings? Yeah, I ain't forgot.
Oh my god. Oh, that was funny as hell. She said,
Kathy,
"Put
I
me in
think
a home." You got my nerve.
I think you done messed up, Kat.
I know, dang, I know I was that bad. I thought we was.
You
cool.
really offended your daughter right there because she ain't crack a smile. She was like, "Wait, what?"
Well, dang.
Nah, that's cool. But
So, James, would you put your parents in a home?
I would like to not do that. My father probably. We're gonna be honest. Yeah, we're gonna be honest.
Wait, all he gonna do is dance. All he gonna do is hand dance all the time.
Right, Kathy, you better not say nothing.
Right, he's gonna tell her cousin.
Nah, he gonna be. Yeah,
that was funny as hell right there.
And I got one in mind already too. You already know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you already know. He listen. He got a bed already.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was funny.
We'll leave the light on for you.
What'd she say?
Leave the light on.
We'll leave the light on for you.
You ain't playing, Kathy. Stop it.
James got a reservation. Like, dang. Girl, you ain't no bird. You ain't no burden, never a burden, honey. Because every time I get a surgery, I be, mommy.
Period, friend.
So I gotta pay it back. So
girl, can't nobody take care of us but our mamas.
As soon as I wake up from the surgery, I be like, my mom. I be so mad. They be trying to, ma'am, calm down, pat my head. I be grabbing a hand. Where's my I don't care about none of this. Like, I am a mama's girl. Hey, journalist Shay.
Hey, journalist Shay Shay. Hey, y'all.
She has been doing so amazing.
She is doing some amazing things.
Woo! Yes, that's my girl.
Yeah, she is really doing some amazing things. And she was on the panel. You know, we did a stream with the Black Print. And she was part of the panel. And it went really, really, really good. So
that was such a good panel. It was really like inspiring, kind of put a little battery in my back. Everybody was talking about the things that they were doing and going into the new year and stuff. I was just like, ooh, this is like optimism century. Like I just felt so good watching it. It was such a good panel with positive people.
The thing was, we went into it really thinking that it was just gonna be like an hour to an hour and a half, but it's like once you really get to talking about a lot of stuff, like that time flies by. Like we only went through like maybe 3 questions. I don't think we got 4 questions. We only went to like 3, and I had like maybe 10 or 11 on the page. So we're gonna do a part 2. We just haven't figured out when we were gonna do it yet, but it was really, really dope. And I thought it was a good opportunity for, for journalist Shay, for Miss Bling, and then for Finkley, to all get to know each other. So I think that was cool. It's a lot more stuff that's definitely going to come. I love that mental versus media. It's a thing. Absolutely.
Well, she spoke on a big one with that, for sure. Ooh wee.
So you went to the awards this past week.
Yes. So there was an award show called the Trappy Awards. And it was a lot of Cleveland-based people, but it was held in Barberton. Let me pull up some of the information, guys, so I can get. So it was the person who threw it. His name is Trap Boy Mannequin. I believe I'm saying that right. So it's Trap BOIMANIKIN. So he was the person that threw it, got the awards, honored the people. It was a really, really nice event. So I just kind of heard through it, through the grapevine. Charity Ivana, who was on Cat Got Your Tongue, was nominated. And then Artinka was nominated, and then she was honored and won an award. So we're going to talk to her a lot about that, because me and her got to kind of bring in the new year together. We was turning up. I got to witness her really having like a passing of the torch type of moment to her. So I'm really excited that she is going to be our first guest of the year, because I have really been forming like a kind of, working friendship with her, because we run in a lot of the same circles. So I'm really excited about that. Also, I want to give a shout out to a couple of the artists that I met there. So we have a artist named his name is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull this up, y'all. I just met a couple of these people. Okay, so his name is Roselle Dale. So I know him because I went to school with him. He was like what is it called? One of the basketball players, and I was a little freshman. So when I saw him at the awards, I'm like, oh, I remember you. So he got a honoring, and everyone in Akron. There were a lot of Akron based people in the building. Everybody knows that if you ain't got your video shot by LaRock Films, then I don't know who you went to. So if anybody knows anything, the whole LaRock Films industry, they do music videos, they do Tubi movies, they do skits. They were in the building really heavy, and I got to talk to them. And some people that I actually didn't even know that I went to school with. So we got a lot of people that are going to be coming on Cat Got Your Tongue, and I'm going to be working with a couple of those people. So it was a really, really nice, positive event. And there was someone his name is The Angelo Show. And he is a comedian, and he got up there and he really talked about what Shay said, which was the mental versus media. Because he got up there and talked about, depression and, wanting to do these things and having that hold you back. And, if you guys don't know, that's something that I definitely deal with. So it was good to see somebody really get on the mic and say that out loud in front of his peers, like, look, I have all the ambition in the world, but sometimes I get depressed and I'm pushing through it, but you see that I'm up here, and if I can do it, you can do it. And let me answer Shay's question. Said, how was the awards? Was it organized correctly? I heard great things about it. So it was definitely, I love the organization of it. Like, it was really smooth. They were able to get the performers up there. They were able to get the winners and things up there. Now, I will say that it was on New Year's Eve. So I will say that may have, played into some of the artists and nominees not being able to make it, because a lot of the people nominated were from Cleveland. The weather was kind of bad. Yeah. It was a holiday. So I know that some of the people did not make it to get their awards. But I want to say one thing about the man that I met that threw the Trappy Awards. He gave them ultimate respect. Anybody that wasn't there to get their award, he still, said their name, presented the award, shouted them out, and moved on. So I really enjoyed it. I got to really sit there. And this was my first time meeting him. I really didn't know what I was walking into, but me, I love a good media event. So yeah, I was in the building. And I got to, they welcomed me with open arms, answer questions. I got to do like a little interview with some of the people on site. It was a really, really good event. So I want to, work with him in the future, because the one thing I like is positive people. And let me say this, in this Ohio award atmosphere, it ain't been a lot of positivity lately. It's been a lot of crabs in a barrel mentality. And one thing about Kat, I don't like a bully, never have, never will. So people that feel like that Ohio media shouldn't be welcome to everybody. It's so many opportunities. What we're doing is not what Shay's doing. What Artinka is doing is not what Charity Ivana is doing. It's so much talent in coming out of Ohio. A lot of people don't know that a lot of great people were born here. Yeah. So it's so many people that have all this talent. Let people shine. Let people have their time. Yeah. If you are the best person, your work don't speak for itself. You don't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta bully nobody. You ain't gotta make no posts. I just really hate that I'm meeting a lot of people genuinely. I'll meet people and y'all have to understand, I'm from Akron. And James is kind of bringing me into this media thing. So I'm meeting these people raw, untouched. I don't know really nothing about you until I can see what you're doing. And I'm meeting people and thinking things are genuine. And then I'm like, oh, they going off, or oh, they, acting funny, or I just feel like I really love this media thing. I really enjoy it, and I've come across so many people that have so many great talents that it's room for all of us to grow. So I had a good time this year at the Trappy Awards and at the Legend Awards, and I cannot wait to see what these people do in the next year.
Yeah, it's weird because. It's weird because like this kind of like, I don't even necessarily want to say competition, but just like a lot of the negativity, and I'll say the competition too. Like I saw a lot of this stuff like early on when I first got into media, when I worked with radio. So, I obviously that's like one of the biggest things that turned me off about that experience of working for Radio One. It's like crabs in the barrel, and everybody is fighting to get to the top, and they trying to make sure the other person stay down, and they don't want you to take their shine, and it's just like I just don't feel like we have to work like that. I feel like that. I feel like it's big enough for all of us to coexist. Everybody do their own thing, and nobody doing what I like. I don't consider nobody to be my competition. I know that's rare for somebody to say that they don't, they don't think that other people are their competition, but I really don't, because I do my own thing. I stay in my own bubble. Like it's, and you and I were talking yesterday, was it, or the day before yesterday? I was just like, I don't really like. I'm not part of the circle. I'm not part of the circle. I'm not in the loop. Like I stay to myself. I do my own thing. Like, I don't have time to be worried about what nobody else got going on and what they doing. I just celebrate other people, share their shit, and keep it moving. I don't necessarily get the same from people, and on the same token, I don't really give a shit. Like I don't care.
But it's like it really doesn't matter because it'd be like y'all be hating so bad that y'all not even giving no opportunities to us. Y'all not.
But you got people
bringing
that's
shit our way. So it's
but my
like,
thing is you got people that's hating and they shit is half-ass.
say
Period.
that. Say
Period.
Yeah.
that. Say that.
Yeah.
Say that. And the thing about it
So I'm
is,
like, if you gonna hate on somebody, if you gonna talk
make
shit about somebody, at least make sure that your shit is A1.
for sure.
I mean, but you know, it is what it is. People gonna do what they do, and it sucks because you have good people who are connected to the negative ones, and it's gonna
Right.
ruin. It's gonna ruin the shit that they have going on, and they don't realize it. It's gonna
Don't
ruin the
realize
shit that
it.
they have going on because they're gonna get looped into that bunch.
Right.
And then people don't understand what you put out is representative of yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're spewing hate and discourse and arrogance and all those things, and keep in mind, I might not know you. I might just be coming across. This might be my first interaction seeing you, and I see, dang, this person is putting this person down, putting that person down. I just don't like that.
Like,
And I love what Shay said. Shay said it's competitive for sure, but the real ones are collaborators, joining forces to be supportive, like it should be. Exactly. That's we have had some of the best, most successful things we've done collaborating with others. Like I love the Legend Awards. Like when we walked in there, me and Tiff walked in there. Me and Tiff said we gonna talk to everybody. We gonna, you know,
And did.
we were. I mean, I made so many connections just that night off of just talking to everybody. I feel like everybody in that building came in with a positive attitude. I didn't get no weird vibes from nobody.
yeah.
And
but that's what it's supposed to be.
That's like, what it's supposed to be.
That's what
and
it's
like that bullying and arrogant stuff, you know what it remind me of? It remind me of like your crush never liked you back in school. Like you got picked for basketball last. You got thrown dodgeballs at you. Like it's giving, it's giving like, I don't know. It's giving like, I don't know. I've never liked the bully. I've never liked the kick people, not even kick them while they're down, but just like, I don't know. Like it's competitive for sure. But it's just like, it's no need to just, I don't know. It's just, I'm just starting to see stuff get out of hand. And it's like, dang, I didn't even know it was like that.
It's just all the drama that centered around, all of that stuff. Like it just was unnecessary. Like everybody could be working together, and like all that shit was unnecessary. I stay away from it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
You kind of have to these days.
And I just leave it at that. I do my own thing and stay in my circle, stay in my bubble, and
And the best part about transcending the culture is we're actually family, so we don't got to worry about none of that.
And don't.
Right. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be though. I mean, the reality is that stuff is not gonna go away. So you just have to learn, how to maneuver around it. You have to learn how to maneuver around it and just make sure that you choose the people wisely who are in your space.
Right.
So I try to keep good people in my circle. Like It's so cool working with journalist Shay and being able to do stuff with her and push opportunities to her and just send her stuff that I may get that she might be interested in. And the same with Finkley, the same with Miss Bling. Like, I mean, when you really think about it, like Bling and I, we had known each other for years before we even met face to face. Like you'll find in this, like, when you're content creating and doing journal, media online and stuff like that, like you're going to come in contact with a lot of people who are going to become like close allies, and they're going to be really, really good friends. And 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't never met them face to face or whatever. I mean, you might talk on video or something like that, and then a lot of times you just talk about phone or whatever. But sometimes those are the people who help you the most, and who give you the most assistance and help and opportunities and share stuff with you. Like it's been really, really cool with Finkley, and I mean, like when you really think about it, like he shared. Oh, when I did the stream with Vanessa Bell Calloway, I did the stream with Vanessa Bell Calloway, Terry J. Vaughn, and Essence Atkins, and like a bunch of other people for this Christmas movie that came. Well,
Wow.
that came from Finkley. He got me, hooked onto that. And then in the same respect, like we had Major on the podcast, and now
I saw
and then I was
that.
able to push that over to him. So now Major was on his platform.
I miss Major
and all of that stuff. Cousin Jimmy, how are you?
I was just gonna say,
my God, boy,
Jimmy,
bye.
It's so good to see you.
Hi, Jim Jims.
Happy New Year.
But yeah,
this what I had wanted to say. But yeah, like when we interviewed Major, and he was just telling us, how good it was to speak to us, and that he could tell from working with us, like that we were really focused and our journalism was really on point and things like that. It's just like, you ain't got to say a word, you ain't got to say a word. He prayed for us. He made sure, he really let us know that we're on the right, what we're doing, we're on the right path. And you can feel it. You can feel it by the people that surround you. And it's like, the more you give, the more you get. It's like, and it ain't even about getting in return. It's just like let's work together. Let's what do it say? Teamwork make the dream work. Like let's just get this thing moving. There's so many, opportunities for everybody.
Absolutely. But and while we talking about that, I'm gonna make an announcement to everybody that I usually wait and I don't say nothing until after we have done the episode and stuff. But I want to thank Ron Ledford for and Ron Ledford, he is one of his artists is Beth, who has been on the platform a number of times. She's been on the Entertainment Club a few times.
Right.
And then he also works with Marcus Divine, who was on as well. But he got me connected with a young lady out of Detroit who handles the Levert Experience. So if for those of you who don't know, the Levert Experience is Mark Gordon, who was one of the original members of Levert. And then it is Joe from the Rude Boys and Dave from at Large. So the three of them now are the Levert Experience, and they're coming on the podcast next Wednesday. So they're going to be with us next Wednesday. That's really, really dope. And I want to thank Ron Ledford because he's been honestly, he's become a friend. And, he's been really, really helpful just in terms of pushing us out and sending his artists to us to be on the different platforms with UG Digital. And things are looking really, really good. But he got me connected with this young lady out of Detroit, which is going to turn into some other things. So we're going to be getting a lot more people on, on the show and on the other platforms as well. Of course, we had Coco Brown and we had Kim Whitley on the platform. So
which is very funny.
Looking up, we continue to grow. And that's, it's definitely due in part to the viewers. People are checking for us and checking out the show each and every week, and they're looking at the past episodes because the numbers are actually going up on the platform. So if you have not subscribed already, make sure that you do subscribe to us on YouTube. We do have the channel for Transcending the Culture, but then we also have UG Digital Media and Publishing. So make sure you follow that as well so that you guys can see all the old episodes and all the different people who have been on here. I figure we've been going a year and a half just about now. So we got a lot of content out there. I'm grateful for the two of you for, being here and for helping me push this train. Things are looking really, really, really good. And then y'all are growing too. The way that y'all are getting out there and doing different stuff, and Kat seem to be going to all these different events now, and you've met all these different people, and you went to the Trappy Awards, which was really cool. It makes a difference to really get out there and show your face when you're doing this type of work.
I told her, we talked today, and I told her, I said, you're going to have to start, picking me up and getting me out. Barberton, come on. Who knew some award?
I know.
I was coming in Barberton. I'm like, Barberton ain't but 5 minutes away from my house. I'm like, what? What the Barberton?
I'm sometimes spontaneous, and I know James does this too. Sometimes we get invites or we see something and we put it in the back of our head, and sometimes James will be like, I just happened to be in the area, just stopped in, so it really was.
Sometimes you might not even really plan on going, and you just let me stop you.
I didn't plan on going, honestly. Like I said, Charity Ivana was nominated. So I was gonna go see her, but I hadn't spoken to her, so it wasn't like I knew she was gonna be there. And I was just having a weird New Year. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was kind of down in the dumps, and plans fell through, and everybody kind of was like, after the holidays, everybody was like, oh, I'm tired. We did all this stuff for my mom's birthday, and so I'm like, dang, I want to go out, but I don't really just want to go out just to go out by myself, have a little drink and go back home. So I'm like, what do I want to do? What do I really want to do celebrating into the new year? And I talked to my dad, and my dad said, you really like to network, and you haven't went to any events lately. And I know that, because you said you're dealing with depression, you don't have this drive, but I know that's what you really want to do. You love doing this media thing. So why don't you spend going into this new year doing what you love, and then you'll feel better. And then that will just propel you into the new year. And that's literally what it did. I was so happy. I was glad I knew it. I was glad I knew a couple people that were there. I put on my little magic. And then about 11:40, they were because they had it laid out. They had snacks, they had drinks, they had a full buffet. And they had a New Year's toast. And I'm like, well, I kind of don't, I kind of want to be with my family for New Year's. So I told my sister, I said, girl, open the door. I'm on my way. I smashed the gas right to my sister's house, ran up the stairs at 11:57 and said, pour my shot. And I got to ring in the new year. I got to ring in the new year with two of my sisters. So it was like the perfect thing, So I wanted to thank James. Thank you for bringing me and Tiff into this media thing. And, I'm just ready for this new year.
I think it's dope. And thank you to your sisters too, just for being at the show with Kim Whitley. Like that was really, really
dope. Oh my God.
Like, it was dope for us to all get in that picture. Like I think that was like super dope.
And then the thing about my family, and the thing y'all will know about Kat is we gonna always sneak in some extra pictures. We gonna pay for that picture, but we was all in Kim's face. Kim, girl, look over
here. Yeah. Look, I turned around and y'all was like,
sure was.
She passes. I can't even pay for a damn picture.
You gotta we did pay for one picture. It was a group picture.
Yeah, but that second picture.
Listen, it was a lot of people. So we was like, look, we gotta get in where we fit in. You know how we do.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I think it was dope though. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I did the same thing when we went to go see Coco Brown. I ain't paying for nothing.
So how you gonna tell me? She's talking about Coco. Look, right here, take this picture, girl. Because the lady said, Tiff, can you take my pictures? She said, yeah, but you gotta take mine right after. Said, oh shoot. Let's get a little trade going.
I only took that one pair. I said, click, okay.
My turn. But if you guys don't know, we have been working really closely with the comedians at the Funny Bone. We have been going to a lot of the events. We have been promoting a lot of the events. And James, why don't you tell people what's going on this weekend?
Tisha Campbell and Finesse Mitchell are there this weekend. So I'm still
Gina.
Right. That's the name of the tour. That's the name
in the
background. So she's been doing so they're here at the Funny Bone this weekend. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's gonna be a really dope show. Like I've been debating.
I feel like it's gonna be good, and I don't know why. I've always loved Finesse. I used to stay up late to watch him. He used to be on Comic View and stuff. So I always loved him. He always was so funny to me. So I think it will be a good show. And if you guys don't know, Tisha Campbell does a lot of things. She still does music. She still performs. Like she does a lot of different things. So she said she really was working on this and working on, really going into comedy, because she did comedy on TV, but sometimes that don't translate to on stage. So I'm definitely curious to what the show is going to be, what they're going to do. And we have a couple more people coming in. Did y'all know friends of the show, Darren Fleet, will be there in February?
You say who? Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I am going to
look, him and Woo.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, he and
Woo.
Oh, So we just gonna.
When I got that one eye,
I about to say we just gonna push you up real close. but shit, I will say this.
Oh, I'm going to that.
No, I was gonna say, watch from being at the Funny Bone these couple times. Watch where you buy your seats, because the people in the front, I'm telling you, you're gonna get roasted, baby.
Yeah,
you're gonna get. Coco was on people's.
Coco was a fool.
Him was on people's ass. It was so hilarious.
The thing I can't figure out is the seats that's right in the front. Are those the VIP tickets?
I think those are the VIP tickets. I believe those are the VIP tickets, and I think maybe the closer tables. But see, when we were very close to Coco Brown, we got blessed those tickets. She gave us those tickets.
Yeah.
And she put us right smack dab. We was right in front. We was damn near on stage. So that's why I was sitting back. I was sitting behind Tiff, like, let me make sure my wig, make sure my shit ain't sliding, because Coco was on their ass. Coco was on their ass, okay?
She sure was, but she was really on that couple. They was all booed up. They was like,
the crazy thing is, James, when we went back the second time, were we not sat next to the same couple?
You say what happened?
I said the couple that was with us when we went to Ken Whitley, it looked like the same couple. It was a dude. I don't know if these dudes just love rubbing light skin. Listen, these light-skinned women is getting rubbed down at the comedy club. I don't know what's going on.
That one lady was white though.
No, but I'm saying that happened we gotta ask Reese. I'm gonna ask Reese, because I was looking, and next thing you know, I'm sitting next to the people, and they just,
honey, because they know they about to get.
I said,
they done brought me these tickets.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, he was rubbing on the girl now, because they kept moving because they couldn't see behind us. But it's like, I'm sorry, y'all's table is behind us. I'm sorry if I'm obstructing your view, but I'm not moving. My head is sorry. My head and my wig is huge, so you ain't gonna see shit. So
she said you ain't gonna see shit.
You ain't gonna see a motherfucking thing. So so I knew as soon as I walked up, that bitch was looking like this big apple head bitch. Goddamn, apple head ass girl.
Apple head. That apple head. Right. Tell me this. What was one of y'all's favorite episodes? Because he had only 6 seasons. So within them 6 seasons, what was one of y'all's favorite episodes?
Okay, I'm gonna act it out. I'm gonna act mine out. Y'all can tell me if y'all can guess it.
The headboard.
Oh.
My head.
I'm gonna go to work. He like, just put your jacket on. She over there like, okay.
I was gonna say.
He tried to wrap that headboard up with her.
She out here knocking in the walls and shit. Like,
she was knocking everything over. That shit was so hilarious.
I am a student of Mr. Bean, the Three Stooges. Like, I love physical comedy. Physical comedy is some of the funniest shit to me. And if you can do physical comedy where you ain't even gotta say shit, I just keep thinking that bitch stuck.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh my God.
If I think about that, I will fall on the floor laughing. Like, that is that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So that's how I know she got the funny in her, because that was hilarious.
She's stupid.
James, that's what I'm saying. So I know that comedy show gonna be good. James, what episode you about to say?
I would have said it's between 2 of them. The one with the dog. Remember the
puppy.
Right. No, remember the one when the CD player turned up missing, that he had them all.
Oh yeah.
You talking about when he had that fake dog?
He had that fake black dog looking like Nino Brown.
He's talking about
so that one. So yeah, that one, and then the episode with where they had won the car in the lottery, and they
and they all had the car for the week, and it came back the last day. That car was jacked. Oh my God.
Yeah. And shit, anything with the Nene and that was really, really good TV.
No, and I feel like that's something that's missing from TV. I feel like people are so scared to look ugly or to look crazy or I don't know. Right. Like that's so funny. So Tiff, what's your favorite?
Yeah, I had to. I had to. When Gina was all upset because Tommy and Pam went on that vacation on the island, and Gina was like, "Wow, they going out of town."
Oh, Reverend Lonnie Love.
Yeah, Reverend Lonnie. And they went on the island. And they went when Martin and Gina showed up to their cabin or whatever, that damn puppy came out of nowhere.
He said, "What's that?"
He said,
"Oh shit!"
Gina was like, "Martin, I think that's a damn puppy." He said, "That ain't no damn puppy."
Right.
That little thing. And then the other one was when Biggie Smalls came on the show. And she was like, "Martin, I don't feel like cooking." And Biggie came to the house. She was like, I was just about to cook. You going to no damn restaurant? That stuff would kill you. Hanging in the background. And Cole came in and told myself, Biggie, give me one more too.
Oh my God. And that was the funny thing. And I do miss the celebrity cameos. We don't really get those celebrity cameos in TV shows no more. Like that was a big thing.
It really was.
Yeah, I really missed that era.
Yeah, because you had Biggie, and you had Snoop Dogg on the episode.
Yep, you sure did. When they tore up Pam's apartment.
What's the one where he got beat up? What's that one?
Oh, with Tommy Hearns with Hitman.
Oh man, he got beat up so bad. He was like, "Can I get a kiss?" She was like, his face was awesome. Hey,
hashtag? What's up?
Hey, Hash.
Hashtag been having a hell of a year, boy, haven't he? Ooh wee. He's been doing so much. Oh my God. If you guys don't know, make sure you follow hashtag Dope Photography on Facebook and Instagram. He has been into so many things. He was in a movie. And then he's been closely working with a lot of shows that are on BET and BET Plus. So we definitely gonna have to have hashtag back on the network and talk about those things because he's been, in so many different things. Also, he's been doing some dope photo shoots as well. So hashtag Happy New Year, and we're glad to have you here. Oh, y'all, I got to sneeze.
Oh, Kat, my Facebook is on live.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I see it now. It wasn't showing up. I had to update mine as well. So Tiff, you have been having a lot of viewers coming in tonight. I have definitely seen some people coming in from your page. So I'm glad we got. No, I'm saying Tiff. Listen, Tiff have a following. I have heard from a lot of our transcenders that they are Tiff and they are diehard Tiff fans.
Thank you, Pumpkins.
You are loved, and you got people saying, "Hi, everybody."
No, and period.
Happy New Year! I'm proud of y'all. Thank you so much. We are so proud of you as well. Thank you. We have been moving and grooving, as you see. And I know that's no short part to hashtag because hashtag is always sharing and liking and commenting. So he's
doing like hashtag has been doing a lot of amazing stuff. Like
that's why I said so much. Like, and then he has his hand in everything. And we tasted the food for the restaurant that he has his hands in, the chicken wings and stuff. Like, it is amazing. Like, not only is he doing so many things as far as media, but he's also, doing an entrepreneur thing.
I'm sorry.
So yeah. Also, I wanted to say congratulations to our cousin Joy. who is
Yes,
having a
salute
swearing
to you,
in.
T.
Congratulations. So, James, can you give people some information on what she is
Yes,
being
he's
sworn
going,
into?
Kimmy. He's going. And all of the cousins, and I'm gonna tell you guys what. Before James do that, all of the cousins from Akron will be up in Cleveland tomorrow, including my son, honey. I am picking him up early from school tomorrow just to go see the swearing. It sure the hell
Aw.
is. Yes, I am. Because, honey, let me tell you what. This is a big, big deal. Big deal. Our friends.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm saying this is like her becoming president. I am so super serious. I am so super proud of our cousin Joy. Her this is James's sister, and I mean, you know, we have put it out there on the thread, you know, on our cousin thread, and everybody, I'm coming, and everything. So, and she's having a big party on Saturday because we about to turn.
Look, I think it's really dope. So as you know, as the ladies have said, my sister is being sworn in tomorrow as a judge here in Cuyahoga County. And it's really, really dope. Like she's worked so hard. And this is something that she has always wanted to do. And it's really just a testament to you being able to do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do if you put in. And like there's so much stuff that my sister Joy has done. And the reality is a lot of things that I've done kind of, you know, with the hopes of making her proud. Like people want to make their parents proud and stuff like that. My thing, you know, obviously I want my parents to be proud, but I've always wanted my sister to be proud of me. And like the thing is, like anything that I do, like we are each other's cheerleaders. So like she like and everything I'm doing and telling everybody, and I'm shouting everything that she's doing and telling everybody, and I just think it's dope. She had two swearing ceremonies. So the first one was private, so we did go to that, and then she's having one tomorrow where you know everybody is invited. So it'll be good to see all of y'all there. I'll be there, of course. I just think it's really dope. I'm proud of her, and you know I said the next thing is move over Judge Judy because she's gonna be on TV. So
period. Sure,
but no, I think it's really really dope.
Where my gavel
I think it's dope. I'm proud of her. Cousin Jimmy, I will be there, and I think it's really cool. That's the thing about our family is like we support each other with everything that's going on. Like Jimmy is here on the podcast, Kathy B on the podcast,
and we also have another one that's on the podcast.
A little bit, and it's like everybody got stuff going on. Everybody is busy. Everybody got families. Everybody got kids, but we still find the time to support each other. So I think that's really, really dope. And I just want to say congratulations to Joy again. She may be watching. Because you know, the cool thing is you can pull us up on the phone. So, you know, a lot of times she'll catch stuff that's going on and that sort of thing. But I'm happy for her.
I love Cousin Joy. I love her to death. She's
yeah. Remember the family reunion meetings? I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Then watch out.
Ooh, looks like we got another invite.
Hey, look, Jimmy, we might be down there actually next month around Valentine's because what is it? The Levert Experience. They got something going on down there. So we may be down there for that. And I think that's on Valentine's Day. So I'll let you know though.
Cool.
We do have another cousin. So on my end down here, I want to say what's up to cousin KD Carter, which is our cousin Avery's wife. She's on. Hey, shout out to Kay.
Who live next door to you? That's them, right?
Yeah.
Avery, yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, that's them.
Hey cousins, glad y'all here. So y'all, I wanted to see if y'all was ready to dive into some hot topics.
Listen, let's do it. I know everybody's wondering. We Artinka was going to be on with us. I think she ran into some difficulties, so I'm not sure if she's going to pop on yet or not. But in the meantime, we are going to go into some topics.
Okay, guys. Well, let's talk about the first topic, which was had everybody abuzz over the holiday season. So there's supposed to be a new couple on the horizon, guys. So we've reportedly seen this couple having dinner, spending close candlelit fire, at the fire together, getting cozy, going to rooms together. And it is none other than our Christmas queen herself, Mariah Carey, has been rumored to be dating Mr. Anderson .Paak, which you guys should know from the group Silk Sonic, which he has with Bruno Mars, and they had a song, "I'ma leave the door open." You know, that's
open.
So
I'm a little open.
I know I like that. I love that song. I like a lot of their
If you feel the way I feel when you okay. And Mariah, she hitting the
right, exactly. So
I can't think that.
there's some dogs in my neighborhood screaming right now. I hope y'all know. I hope they're over here because I'm hitting this.
To our viewers, please understand that I do not endorse this. I do not endorse this at all. I really don't.
So guys, yeah, so they have a lot. So we have been reports. There have been reports, and this has been alleged that they are not only working musically, but they are also dating. So what do you guys think about this couple? Are you guys excited about this couple? Do you think that they're a match? What do you guys think?
I feel like it's a decent match. I wouldn't have said that, but I don't know. I don't know if I would have pictured them being together, but now that I really think about it, I think they could be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
what about you? What about you, Tiff?
We're gonna leave the door open. They stay together this time, and she ain't gonna be with nobody else.
Yeah.
No.
What you doing?
We just go home.
Where you at?
What you doing?
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our song. But so
I think it's a good fit for them. I think they're gonna.
Funny thing is, this new relationship comes on the heels of Nick Cannon has been still professing his love for Mariah, saying
Girl,
that,
is this serious?
Yes. So he has been talking to people, especially on his podcast, and just saying that she's always gonna be the one that got away.
She ain't gonna be stepmama to all them damn kids.
She's not.
How many kids always got? Like
I want to say 10.
Like 12 of them.
I want to say 10, and one of them died. So yeah.
At birth?
No, he had. I want to say cancer.
Yeah, I forgot that one had passed away.
Yeah, but then he turned around and got the baby mom right back pregnant. So
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, so he
got some shotgun bullets. Good grief.
So he was he did his rounds over the holidays. So it's multiple pictures of him in different various outfits with different children and their moms.
I guess so. He got to stay he got to stay on those them reality TV shows because he got child support. I wouldn't be surprised if none of them had that man on child support.
They don't. None of them do. So none of them have him on child support. But it's only one of them that is no longer in a relationship with him, in a sort of relationship with him. And that is the one. And the crazy thing is, it's the only black one, the only full black one. I guess she said she wasn't going for his stuff no more, so she got a new man, and that's the one that he sees the least because he claims that there some issues between but basically everyone's saying these are just his concubines and he just goes from home to home whenever he feels, and he always explains that they're in a relationship with him, but he does not have to be monogamous to them. So it's a very interesting thing because it's like you got a harem of women and children, but it's like you have all these incomplete households all over the U.S. Like that's crazy. But yeah, so she went from Nick Cannon, and then she got with that billionaire, right? That she was engaged to, and she sued the billionaire. she sued him for wasting her time and got like $1 million settlement because however she sued him, she said that he breached the contract of marriage because they were supposed to get married. So I don't know. It was one of the most historic, quite impressive, I will say myself, things that she did, because I don't know how you sue a boyfriend for alimony or whatever the heck. It was crazy, but she got a check from that. Moved on to her background dancer, and the crazy thing is, the boyfriend had alleged she was already sleeping with that background dancer. So it's like, dang, was you the one cheating? And you got to check on that dude? Like Mariah, they said Mariah be pimping. Like Mariah ain't got no shame in her game. So it's going to be interesting to see, how true this is, and if this couple stays together, because I think Mariah is one of them people. She really ain't got no type. Like she be all over the board, young, old, black, white, mixed. She don't like. She just, I don't know. But if you guys remember, Anderson .Paak was married last I checked. Maybe a couple years ago.
I think they got a divorce, or they filed.
Oh, did they? Okay, because I was like, last time I remember he was married to that. His wife was Asian, I believe. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Mariah Carey is like the ultimate cougar. Like she always gets with somebody pretty much younger than her, real fit. So yeah.
Yeah, I think they filed. I'm pretty sure they filed for divorce.
Okay, well that's good. But shoot, in Hollywood, that don't ever even matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go on to the next topic. So I know you guys are probably tired of hearing the Drake versus Kendrick beef, but y'all, are the tides turning? With the Drake and Kendrick beef, everybody was just all on, Kendrick's side and things like that. But I think a lot of people forgot was that they don't really enjoy Kendrick's music as much as they think that they do. Kendrick is a wonderful artist, but he's one of those, think piece. He's not really a party music type of guy. So, a lot of people were saying that the music he's put out since the Drake beef hasn't been the strongest. And they said that they can see themselves, gravitating back to Drake. Like, I think it's a kind of all is forgiven. Yeah, you lost the war, but, a lot of people are saying that they are more open to listening and supporting Drake again. So what do you guys think about that? Do y'all care about the rap beef, or what do y'all think? Who do y'all really listen to? Do y'all listen to Drake or Kendrick, or?
I don't listen to, I mean, it is what it is, because I'm tell you what, since November 1st to December 31st, it's all about 105.7, the magic, and all I've been watching listening to is Christmas music. So I have to the point where girl, this is a bit much, but I still keep up with what's going on, but I just think it's just a bit much. They need to move on. And I can't understand, it's 2025 and y'all still got this going on for real. I love Kendrick Lamar. Drake, I really wasn't a big fan of, but I love me some Kendrick. I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I just plugged I just plugged a different mic in.
You definitely can hear you well. Damn.
You coming in live.
Shit. Okay. Listen.
Send me where you got that mic from.
Listen, when I tell you that my days be so busy and I just be having so much stuff going on, I bought this mic.
It's so clear.
I bought this mic probably 5 months ago, and it's been sitting here on the table. And I just now I just opened it up and plugged it up while y'all was talking. Okay, so listen.
Oh wait, you guys. So
I don't really care about Drake. Like, I mean, just keep it all the way real. Like, I don't really listen to Drake like that. When he has projects and stuff out, I may like 1 or 2 songs or whatever, or sometimes I like the songs that he's featured on with other artists or whatever, but I don't really buy his music like that. And for real, I think he's corny. So,
damn.
I mean, you know.
He said, damn.
Tell him how you really feel.
I mean, ain't no point in lying. I mean, I think he corny, and I think it's funny that I definitely think that Kendrick Lamar is a stronger rapper than him, and Kendrick was like the underdog. They counted him out, and he came back. To me, it's just the same as when who I'll come back to that. But either way, I think he's corny. I guess I'm kind of on Kendrick's side. I do think that. I mean, I think all in all is kind of pointless. It's a waste of time to really be beefing like that. But it is funny to me that Drake lost, and now all of a sudden he filed his lawsuit and all that other stuff. And if you claiming that they're doing that, if you claiming that they're doing anything for Kendrick, they probably did it for you too.
So I was definitely going to get into that as well. Now
I got a couple of comments.
Okay, yeah, go first before I get into it.
I got a couple of comments. It's funny. So Cuzzo K said he is a cornball, and she put the emoji corn, an actual corn in a soccer ball.
That's it. Yeah.
Kayla said she's ready. She said Drake is cool and all, but he's somewhat corny. I know. That's why I just can't. She's just waiting for the halftime show, which I'm gonna be right there front and center.
I wonder why I can't see her comments on here.
Can't see her mine?
No, I mean I can't see them on here. I can only see them if I go on your page, because otherwise I would have been reading her comments. She got some good comments.
And then we got a cousin, our cousin Glenda Hodges from Chicago is on my page. She's watching.
So wow, Kayla, go ahead, girl. She says he is a corn ball. I know that's
yes.
with the emojis, the corn and the ball. And keep us posted on some of the comments from your page, Tiff, because I didn't see them all. Normally, cause I would definitely put you got some funny comments, Kayla. I would definitely put them on the screen. So let us know if she has something else to say, Tiff. But see, me, I came from the Young Money era of Nicki, Drake, and Wayne. Supreme. When I was growing up in the clubs, that was what was playing. It was Young Money. It was I Can Make Your Bed.
Young Money, yeah.
So I have an affinity for Drake because it's kind of nostalgic to me. Y'all got to realize how old I am, and that's when I was, growing up and stuff. So I think about, going to the club and dancing. I ain't even one now. And I haven't seen my hand, so I'm so used to Drake. And the thing about me is I like pop music. I am give me a pop star any day over anybody else.
I do too, cuz.
That's my thing. And people always get on me because they don't like, you don't like conscious rap, or you don't like that. Look, I'm just a girl. Okay? I'm here to have fun. Dance, shake my booty a little bit. I'm not here to, I get enlightened.
Mama gave ya.
I get enlightened from reading and things like that. My music is, I like to dance and things like that. So I understand Kendrick. I respect him as an artist and what he did. Yeah. He's the greatest. And if I would say who's the better rapper, who has the better, the most things that's going to make you think about it, because you'll listen to Kendrick's song and you'll hear a verse and then you'll think about it and be like, damn, wait a minute. You could think about it 5 different ways. So yes, I love Kendrick, but I'm gonna keep it real. Drake, I be listening to Drake and Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie. So
is Sexy Red pregnant? Is that the one that's pregnant?
No, she was and had a baby. So the rappers that are pregnant right now, Coi Leray is pregnant, who is Benzino's daughter. And then who else just came out and said they was pregnant? A rapper. What is her name? Flo Milli.
Flo Milli. Well,
never had a midnight in your life. Never had a midnight in her. So she came out. So it's a lot of people that are like, it's like pregnancy in the water right now. Like a lot of them are coming out pregnant. But no, Sexy Red got pregnant, dropped her baby, and moved. Went on. Like she did not give a. Like that girl.
I wish I was her nanny. I'll probably be getting paid. Where you going, Bill?
I'm saying, like she was
drop that baby up to me.
She sure was. Drake was. You ain't see Drake was in a video with her when she was pregnant. Like they was acting like he was her baby dad, and then literally they made a video right after she dropped. Like that's one thing about Sexy Red. I like her. I don't love her, you know, because she a little ratchet. But
Kat,
what?
Did you go in my comments?
What she
Ada said she gives me dirty feet vibes.
She do look like she walk around with she got on dirty feet. She look like she walk around outside with her. You know when you around Sexy Red, you're gonna hear this all day. Girl, so she remind me of one of them. What's that girl? She remind me of if you guys went to school, and I wanted to be one of these so bad. The girls that used to eat hot Cheetos and pickles. Oh my God! After school, the when I was growing up, all the ghetto girls was hot Cheeto and pickle girls. They would be so cute with their little nails and girl. And I wanted to be one of them so bad, but unfortunately I don't like hot Cheetos and pickles.
Yeah, and you'll have an ulcer. Wait,
right? Have a whole ulcer. But yeah, I agree with Kayla says I can only listen to her for a little bit. So yeah, so Drake, so if you guys don't know, Drake filed a lawsuit against Spotify and some other entities saying that they were favoring Kendrick and they were pushing his song to users, therefore that was creating more streams. But the thing about it is they kind of do that with everybody, and they also uncovered things that they've done that with Drake. So it's like, how is it if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander? Like if it's good for you, then why are you mad when it just seemed like a tantrum? And then it seemed like they were saying it was like a white man tantrum because as you see Drake had cut his hair, he had started dressing in suits again. Like he was like, I mean business. Like how you cannot go into a rap beef talking about, oh, I'm gonna sue you. Like that is so corny. And then, so you guys know the big Acra news that came out of, you guys know the Acra news that came out of the Drake and Kendrick beef that came out today?
You say what happened?
So Drake had let out a freestyle and he also shared some screenshots of his DMs. And a lot of these people, now they love to do post and delete. So they post something and then a couple seconds later they delete it so that the blog screenshot it and they act like, oh, I didn't mean to post that. So Drake has alleged that, and this is all alleged, guys, that LeBron James is a huge cheater that cheats on his wife.
I heard that.
And this is not something that in the media, this is something that we've all heard for years. I always say alleged because there has now one thing I will say about Bron. If he is doing that, and this is alleged, he keep them girls paid and shutting the heck up. And I can respect that. I can respect that because how messy these athletes are, and they be having all them babies and bringing girls to the games and all that stuff. Like if LeBron is allegedly cheating on his wife, he is very clean with it. He makes sure that don't no dirt hit her doorstep. And everybody always honors Savannah. And so I have personally been, my family has a relationship with LeBron and Savannah. My sister graduated around the same time and ran the same circles. So everyone in Akron, we know he does a lot for the city. So we hold him in his high regard. So it was just like, dang, like, and a lot of people, if you guys remember when Kendrick was performing, LeBron was in the audience and his wife was holding him back from going on stage. And then remember when they was all dancing and they ain't like us. They ain't all the basketball players, and LeBron wanted to get up there so bad. And Savannah was like, no. Because if you guys know, Drake and LeBron had a friendship going back to when LeBron was fresh 18. And they had that movie, they had a song, they had a tie-in, they were signed to Sprite. Like they had a lot of things, so they grew up in the industry together. But a lot of people are alleging that LeBron no longer feels that he is that Drake is a good person to have around anymore. You know, I
mean, it's like I saw that whole thing. You know, when he was up there and they were showing LeBron and everything. I think that was just the classiness of him. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to go up there so bad.
He wanted to go up there. He was in there dancing. Savannah was like,
no, we're not doing that, honey. And that's just the respect out of his wife.
That shows
anybody else would have been like, That's what you
like,
see.
go
I'm
ahead,
going up
baby.
there with it.
Go ahead, you grown.
Right, you grown.
But it's messed up because she did that, and then he turned around and put these rumors out that he know is going to go back to Savannah and hurt her. So it's like, dang. I hate when you stop being friends with people and then they go to tell your business or start. Just because we not cool no more don't mean you got to start doing all that. Like that is, and I think that goes to show.
And that's why you can't talk to everybody.
You can't talk to everybody, and I think that a lot of that goes to show because Kendrick always said that he had a problem with Drake's character, that Drake doesn't understand social constructs in the hip hop culture. There are certain social cues and things in hip hop and in Black culture that a mixed Canadian is not going to understand.
Right.
You're not going to understand because you're not an American. You didn't grow up in Black culture. Like, have you ever brought a Black person that didn't grow up in the hood or didn't grow up around Black people and they don't know certain things? Like, you be like, oh, you be like, your mama ain't one of your little friends. And they be like, what do you mean?
What
do you know what? Or, like you tell them something that only Black people like, don't be dipping in Kool-Aid or, like the Black sayings. And they be like,
they don't know what dipping in the Kool-Aid is. You're dipping in the business.
Exactly. So I feel like a lot of those nuances Drake he does not get and he will never get because he did not grow up in that atmosphere. You have to understand Drake grew up with a white Jewish mom.
Get out.
In Canada.
We like, get out.
Drake had a bar mitzvah. You never seen the footage of him with his little yarmulke on, dancing and stuff? Like Drake was raised as a Jewish.
Okay, so now I'm really confused of where the whole R&B affair came from. Like, what made him get into, the rap culture?
So he started doing acting, and he was on a show called Degrassi. If you guys don't know,
I remember that show.
When I was growing up, me and my friend every Friday we watched Degrassi like it was crack. Like these people was crazy.
It was addictive at first. I got out of it.
It was. I mean, because eventually, because Degrassi is about Degrassi middle school, high school. So once you're grown, it's like we graduate. The kids keep going to the school, but we're too old to be watching that. Now I will say, they got some seasons on Netflix that if you're a Degrassi fan, you might enjoy. Because
I did one season of it. And then it was like I just fell off. It was a show that I was watching and it went right into Degrassi. It was kind of like I'm trying to think what that show was.
But Degrassi event started out in the 80s. Like they had it 80. Like they were from way back in the day. Like they are, like a teenage soap opera.
Yeah, exactly.
They get into some deep stuff, but it's still kind of after school special type stuff. So on the show, his character started doing music and stuff, and this is when him as a teenager started doing that. And so on the show, he was able to show his rap skills, and then people start kind of paying attention because they're like, oh, this little dude from the show, he kind of can rap. But it was like he never really got that. It just could be it's kind of disingenuous. Like it's like you're putting on a costume, you're putting on a Black American costume, and it's not, it's not okay. They was like every time Drake get cool with somebody, he take over their personality. He was with Wayne, then he was acting like Wayne. Then he was with Timberland, he started acting like Timberland. And then he was with Trey Songz, started acting like Trey Songz. And then he got with Future, and now he hard. And I'm gonna shoot you in the eye. Like, what? Like Drake, just listen. I like Drake when he make emotional music about a girl that left him, about a baddie with a big booty that left him, and he crying, but he know he cheated. That's the type of music I need Drake to make. Like, stay out of the hardcore. You lost your war, but just get back into your bag and making the music. Like, switch up your sound. Drake switch up his sound in a second. Find whatever your new sound is. Whoever you about to steal your new sound from, allegedly. They say that he definitely took a lot of. He likes to do those accents, and he likes to dip in the island music. When he was dating Rihanna, he did a lot of island music. But it's just interesting to see how his downfall, how he is bringing everybody down with him. So it's just crazy, and I don't know. We just gonna have to see who else he's gonna be doing all this stuff with. I don't know. And then what did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. So did you guys see the movie Wicked? Did anybody?
Not yet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I'm not going to give any spoilers, guys. No spoilers. I'm a no spoiler type of person. So I went with Mama Cat right here. I took her on her birthday, and we went to go see Wicked. And you guys, it was amazing.
Wait, you should have told me. I would have took mommy because me and mommy wants to go see it. We could have went. Oh.
Yeah, well, we just did a little mommy daughter date on her birthday. So we went to the movies, and then we went out to eat. And Wicked was amazing. I will say the movie is a little long.
Is it long?
So it's you're going to be there for 3 hours. You're going to be there for 3 hours. So I would say I would tell anybody. So there was people in there falling asleep, and then I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dozed off a little. I ain't fall asleep all the way, but I definitely, where am I? I did one of them. And plus, I have some permanent back issues, so sometimes it's hard for me to sit in the same spot for a long time. That's why I love to go to the theaters where you put your feet up and recline, and that's what I like to do. But that day, it was kind of, the weather was a little iffy, and me and my mom, we don't do no snow and weather. So we said, let's just stay local. So we went out into the Cinemark in Chicago Falls, and we went to see it, and it was beautiful. I would tell anybody it's something great to go see in theaters, and I love it so much that it costs $30 to buy it because it's out now. You can get it on like Prime Video or anywhere that you rent movies. And I really am. I'm Tiffany. I'm fighting myself not to spend this $30 on this movie because that's how good it was. That's how good it was. Because it was 20. It's 20 to rent, but it's so good. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to watch it again. So I would tell anybody that wants to see the movie, go ahead and pay the $30 and buy it, because you're going to want to watch it again because it was so good and the storytelling was so good that it's like, I'm the type of person when I get to the end of the movie and everything's happened, I'm like, okay, let me go and see how they laid the groundwork and stuff like that. It was beautiful. The visuals were beautiful. The voices were beautiful. Cynthia Erivo is a absolute star. And she will be here at the Blossom Center. I want to say in the summer, she's going to be doing something with the orchestra. It's called a night with Cynthia Erivo. She's going to be singing and stuff. She did amazing. And you know what? Ariana Grande was looking so sickly during the press tour, so skinny and sickly that I was like, dang, I don't know how she's going to look on there. She looked and sound amazing. She killed her role.
Yeah.
She killed her role. And can't nobody say nothing about her acting chops or nothing like that. But I will say they got canned at the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes were this weekend.
I missed it. I really hate.
I didn't get to see it either.
Everybody is so beautiful going.
Let me tell you something. They look. I wish that there was a fashion police like how it was back in the day. Mm-hmm. These people brought the looks this award season. I'm telling you, and I think it's because there's so many movies and people. It's so many different people, big name stars that are nominated for things. So we saw the star of the show by far for the Golden Globes was Zendaya. Zendaya looked like royalty, guys. She had on an amber colored dress that just it just was like butter. It was butter on her skin, okay? And she also was spotting a mystery ring as well.
Yeah, Zendaya looked really good.
She sure did, honey. And when I'm talking about flipping that gown, I said you better work that gown.
Oh my gosh, she just is so good at everything she does: acting, modeling, singing, dancing. She is just so amazing. And the crazy thing is, they put up archives with Kylie Jenner wearing a similar dress a couple like award shows ago at something else. And it just didn't hit how it hit on the day. It just was so beautiful. And she also was spotted what a lot of people believe to be an engagement ring. So if you guys don't know, Zendaya is in a relationship with Tom Holland, which is our resident Spider-Man. If you guys know, from Spider-Man Chronicles and all the Avengers and the Marvel movies. Yes. And it's so funny because I love Zendaya. She is like me. She's a tall queen. And that man about a good foot shorter than her, and he do not care. That man be looking at her like she is just a golden goddess. Like I pray a love like that finds me, because they look so beautiful together. And she was showing off her ring and stuff. So yeah, so did you guys see any other dresses or anything about the Golden Globes?
I did. It was a couple of the I'm trying to think. It was somebody in the. It was a little girl or somebody. Anyway, it was kind of like all a blur because when I watched the red carpet, I was kind of in and out of consciousness and everything. But I just put it along.
In and out of consciousness.
I was like, oh, girl, her dress was good. Oh God, that was beautiful. Oh yeah, I'll rock that. but at the end of the day, everybody, even the men, looked so handsome and gorgeous. You know, that's one award show that I never got to watch at all. Besides the Emmys. But it's like you see that, and you know what? It's like with the BET Awards, you really don't see all of the glamour. It's just the Emmy Awards and the Golden Globe Awards is when they really come out with those designers and stuff. Mm-hmm. But you can't say that on the Hip Hop Awards or on the BET, you know, because they have, and that's sad. Yeah, that's really sad because they come out half naked or half, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, come on, y'all. Let's just show what y'all got and not what everybody want. You know, see, this is crazy.
I mean, they claim that that's part of the hip hop culture, but I do agree with you. I would love to see some looks and some designer and things. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the people that attend those awards, they change how they dress because they wouldn't dare wear that stuff at the Grammys. You know, so it's just like, have a little respect of what, you know, of your peers and what we're doing, especially Black culture. So we also saw some people like Demi Moore. Great.
Demi.
She looked so amazing, but you know, they said that she snubbed Kylie Jenner and didn't speak to her.
Oh wow.
Oh really?
Yes. So if you guys don't know, Timothy Chalamet, who is he was in Wonka. He's the new Willy Wonka. If you guys don't know, there was a new Willy Wonka musical. So that is her new boyfriend, and it's surprising.
Oh, was that Wonka?
Yes, Wonka, the dude that played the new Wonka.
I'm gonna tell you what. Did you watch that?
No, I
can't get through it, Kat.
I was gonna say I don't enjoy musicals because a lot of musicals have songs where I feel like they don't need songs. Like they'll just be walking and we're walking down the street and la 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 la. And there goes the bus and there is a dog. Like I can't.
No, James. No, seriously. Like I tried watching that movie 3 times now. And it's
which one?
Wonka.
Okay.
And I just you so stupid. I just can't because, like she said, he would just be walking. And I swear, like at the beginning. So at the beginning of Wonka, it's this little boy. He actually got off of the boat. He got off of the boat, right? And as he's walking, he's singing. And he's singing. And the little boy comes up and starts polishing his shoes. And he's trying to get away from the little boy because every time he would do something, he had to give the money. So the little boy just kept trying to polish his shoes and so he can give him money. And he's trying to run away from the little boy. He's still singing. And he's still singing. And he gets to the corner bench. And he's still singing. And then he stops singing. Then the guy come up with his little raggedy dog. And he's asking him, what is he doing or whatever. Next thing you know, he busts out with another song. It's like, he didn't even get a chance to even just regular until 5 seconds later, here he go with another song. And I'm like, I cannot do this. And I think the movie was almost like it showed like an hour and some change or whatever, but I think that movie was like a maybe 2.5 hour movie. That just goes with The Color Purple, with Fantasia, with I finally got through that.
Holly. So did you
was
like
it hard for you to get through that one?
I got through it. Yeah. It was just too much singing.
I might be a little biased. I mean, I might be a little biased. I mean, first and foremost, I love The Color Purple anyway. I do like musicals.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Like, I love The Color Purple. I do like musicals, and probably because it's my cousin, I was like, oh yeah, this shit good. I mean, but I thought it was good though. I thought that I don't know why I can't remember her name now. She was, you know, the one that played Miss Sophia, and she was she was Tasty on on the
I don't
Orange is
know
the New
who
Black.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Danielle. I thought that she did really good. Like I thought she did very, very good. I thought a lot of the characters actually did
They
very
did.
good.
They did.
What's his name?
Mr. really
Domingo
good.
Coleman. Domingo Coleman.
Oh, I love him.
I thought he did really good. I thought it was pretty good. And I do like musicals, but you know, like I said, probably because it's family too. You know, I probably
And I
paid
need
extra
to
attention
watch.
to it. But I
I
did
need to
think it was
watch
good
that.
though. And I like musicals.
See, I like musicals when the song makes sense. Like when y'all watch Wicked, you'll see like it's not just it's like they come to something happens and then they sing about their feelings and then something happens and and then I love the popular. You're gonna be popular. Like that's my song. So it's like I really love. Like I'm telling you, I love Wicked. So I
I
did
want to
not.
see that. I want to see
So
Wicked.
yeah.
I really
So
do want to see Wicked.
I will say it was a great movie and the song and the singing were amazing. Now I like
Did
I said,
you?
I like
Look, I'm sorry. I
go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, did you see that Brandy's daughter and what's her name redid
They redid it. So it was Brandy's daughter and dang, who else's daughter was it? I cannot remember the other daughter. It was somebody else's famous daughter and they redid Wicked. They
it
did
was
like a
really
little
good though.
thing. It was so
They
good.
redid The Boy Is Mine.
The Boy Is Mine, but they had the Wicked
Yeah.
characters. They were dressed up as the Wicked
Is it on YouTube?
I think
I saw it. It probably is on YouTube. I saw it on there
because that's where I saw it at. So I think it is on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I'm gonna
it
have
was
to read it.
nice. So like it has brought so many things, and a lot of analysts said and I will say this, a lot of political analysts said that if Wicked came out before the elections, that the elections might have changed. Because
Okay.
after watching that movie, a lot of conservative people said they understood more about racism after
Wow.
the movie. And you want to know why? Because they can sympathize more with a green person than a black person. So
Okay.
so yeah, but yeah, it was a good movie. So when Wonka came out, Wonka, Matilda, and another movie, they didn't say that they were musicals. So a lot of people went there not knowing. And I
That
just
it
didn't
was
like,
you.
and I just didn't like that marketing strategy. And I just was like, well, I'll see it when I see it. So if you guys ever see Wonka, Timothy Chalamet is now Kylie's new boyfriend. They said Kylie is now living her white life. She is now back to a white woman.
I can't stand you.
She is now back to her original white. She went back to her roots. So she was formerly in a relationship with Tyga and also Travis Scott. She has 2 mixed children with Travis Scott, and she has now, if you guys see her and Ariana Grande, they scrubbed off all that tanner, took all them lips, and they do they big white girl waves now. They don't be doing them they don't do no boxer braids or no stuff like that no more. No. They have their flips in there. They got back to that. So Kylie, Timothy is a like he's a very respected actor. So it was very weird that they got into a relationship. Some people say it's a PR relationship, but I've heard that they are very much in love. So he brought Kylie to the Golden Globes, but he did not let her walk the red carpet with him. He would not answer any questions about their relationship. And then people were coming up to the table, and it was noticeable that they were speaking to him, but they were not speaking to her. And one of the biggest people that did
that's
that
a first.
yeah.
That's a first for a Kardashian.
Well, no. So the Kardashians are respected in the social media world and things like that. But as far as high fashion, acting, like those type of things, don't you remember how they did not want them to go to a lot of the awards? Kanye West opened up a lot of doors for them as far as people that were really artistic. Like they don't have that respect. They're very famous, but they have a lot of famous friends, but they are not respected for people that are, like artsy fartsy people. They don't think that the Kardashians are, they say they don't have no talent. They really are just heiresses. That if it really boils down to, they are heiresses who turned their money into being billionaires. And I respect that. And they're reality stars, but there's no real, they're not actors, they're not singers, they're not, so a lot of people don't respect
I
them.
have never seen a Kardashian act in a movie or anything,
So what movie was Kim in? So last year Kim was in, she's been in American Horror Story. And she got a lot of good reviews on that. That was the one thing that they were in that was an actual real role. Now Kim has walked on a couple of movies, like she was in Tyler Perry movie.
I was gonna say she was in his movie. What was it? Temptation, or what was the name of it?
Temptations. Yeah, she was in Temptations.
Yeah.
But she had a very small role. So this time in American Horror Story, she was the lead role. And she even reportedly stopped getting as much Botox on her face so she can actually have emotions and her emotes can show. I swear, yes, they definitely. Kim herself in an interview said that she had to, because she said she would see people making faces. And
she was like, already smiling.
She's like, I'm over here trying to make a face, and my forehead ain't moving. So,
she was already smiling. You can't smile no more.
Look, and the crazy thing is, at the award show,
smile, Kim. I am.
A lot of so and even the host of the award show poked fun at the people. She said this was the night what did she say, sponsored by Ozempic.
Don't eat my medicine.
And then so she said it was a lot of stiff faces and things, but we're starting to actually see a reversal of people getting all that work done, because people, especially these actors, need to be able to emote. They need to be shocked. Like, I don't know if you're shocked or if you just got your Botox done. I don't know.
Now Vivica Fox used to get all that Botox done. Now I have noticed that she in the commercial with Ice-T, she's not doing all that no more. Cause I was like, oh, okay, now she's looking really normal.
It has been alleged that her and Demi Moore went to a new doctor who is doing make unders. So he's going in their face and removing all this stuff and rejuvenating them. Because if you guys will look at Demi from 2 years ago, award season, she had a bad
reaction,
a buccal fat removal. The buccal fat is this, so she was looking like this.
Shut up. You're a fool.
I'm gonna send a picture of the group chat. You're gonna see Demi Moore like literally stuck. I'm telling you, the shit was crazy. She was looking like Bride of Chucky. Like, the shit was looking crazy. Listen, when I was little, I had a crush on this boy, and I thought my cheek was fat, and I used to go like this every time I see my. Because I want to have a model look. And you know, he called me. He said, "I would give you a nickname." And I'm like, "Ooh, what? Like Sweetie Pie, Cutie?" He said, "Fish Face."
Dang.
He's
alert. But yeah, so we see Demi Moore has got one, and one of the most famous sought after faces right now is Lindsay Lohan. Have you guys seen Lindsay Lohan?
No, I have not seen her yet.
Recently?
Yes. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna post some pictures. If you guys follow Cat Got Your Tongue, I'm gonna post some pictures of some people's before and after of their faces, because people are getting these make unders and they're looking really, really good. They're taking out, I think people are getting away from a lot of the fillers and Botox and are opting for like facelifts and things like that, like some different things. So yeah, we have some people looking really good, bad, different, new,
all the way around.
Right. So I did want to give a shout out to condolences to the former President Carter, his family. He did pass, and this is the first president to pass since John F. Kennedy. So this was a big deal, guys. So
did you see the funeral?
No, I did not. So can you fill us in on some of the things? Because I did not see the funeral.
Okay, so it was very, let me tell you, it's part of history. And I wish people can, just get their kids and sit them down for once instead of having them sitting there in YouTube all day looking at this junk, like Big Mom would say, that's just junk. And they were at the Capitol. So his family, I came in on, they had them arrived at the Capitol. And it was just amazing how you just see the it was the Army, it was the Navy, it was the all different types that was just there, and they pulled him out of the wagon and started going up the steps into the Capitol. They had all of the senators. I can't name them all, but they were all there. Kamala Harris, she was there. That man said, I am not going to die until I see her become president. Well,
rest in peace, my G.
And that's exactly what happened. You know what? I ain't even...
Sorry, my guy. So sorry to you. So sorry to you, my guy. But
at 100 years old, it was so amazing. He's there at the Capitol, so they're going to leave him there. This was yesterday. They're going to leave him there for 48 hours, and any and everybody can go to the Capitol and pay their respects to him. After 48 hours, they're going to take him to the grave. He's going to be buried right next to his wife, who passed away also a couple of years back. But with that being said, all of the flags, throughout the whole United States is at half point now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I was actually looking for President Obama and his wife to be there, but I didn't see him. And you know what, y'all? It was so sorry. It was so freaking ironic. They're like, oh, we're Donald Trump. Donald Trump actually was down south at a golf resort or whatever. But what came through my news was at the same time they were doing this man's funeral. Just in, Donald Trump is thinking about renaming the Mexico.
The Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Swear to God. At the same time that the funeral was going on. What?
He's just doing anything. And it's so crazy because a lot of the people that voted for him before he even got sworn into office, they're already regretting their decision. He always said, a lot of people say, he's going to bring down the prices of this and that and the third.
Yeah, that was the whole talk.
And when he got on there, he was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, y'all. I'm my bad. It's actually going to get worse. So if you guys don't know, it's going to be a lot of tariffs and taxes on goods coming into America. So it's going to be like car parts and things like that. So if you guys have the means, go ahead and buy up some car, I would say get some brakes and some rotors and, a little one too, because it's going to be more of these car parts are going to be so expensive when they're going to be taxing them to come into the U.S. So I'm interested to see. Yeah, I'm interested. Well, no, he came up with a taxation law for goods that are coming into the United States. And the thing is, they sent all our factories overseas because it was cheaper for them. But then now he's going to be getting taxes on them people, the stuff coming in. So that means that the people that were once getting their stuff made cheap and the price was cheap is going to go up because they not only got to pay for the manufacturing, they got to pay to get it in the U.S. Mm-hmm. So that begs to say, like, do you think, Ohio and especially Akron is known for, its tire companies,
the tire company of America,
GM, Chrysler and things like that. They did a lot of cars. So I wonder if that's going to bring back the factories and jobs to America. Maybe that's, and maybe I'm wrong, but maybe that might be an effect. So hopefully that maybe it might be a bad thing in the short term, but maybe that will, because when I was little, literally I remember everybody's dad worked at Chrysler or worked at the Firestone factory.
Well, they moved Chrysler, so
they moved, but a lot of the countries moved, a lot of stuff moved overseas because it was dirt cheap and you don't have to pay. They don't have labor laws and things like us. They don't have minimum wage, so it's cheap to make their stuff. But now it's going to cost them to bring it in to the U.S. So I wonder if they're going to say, hey, it's cheaper to just make it here. So that's what I'm hoping that eventually that happens. But with Donald Trump, you don't know what the heck gonna happen,
If they do, I'm just speculating here. If they do decide to do that, it ain't gonna be here in Akron because they done tore down. Firestone is still up, and Firestone actually is still up and running. They just now making the tires here. But if they do decide they're probably gonna, pick another state.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. They're probably gonna pick the states that are gonna have the closest to the border, so they can use those immigrants that they don't want.
Yeah, or the ones
That's
trying to get over the border,
the
right?
immigrants, they don't want to come to America, but that's who's gonna be the first people they hire, because they know that they don't have to pay. You don't got to pay an immigrant minimum wage because they don't have rights. They're not a citizen, so you can pay them whatever the heck you want.
So it was they actually before he gets sworn in, they had to do a whole nother count. So they had to do a whole nother count throughout the whole United States to make sure that he still is going to be in office. Kamala Harris unfortunately had to be there, and I said that that had to be something to have to sit through that. She had to sit through that in order.
I would.
It wasn't no, let me know when y'all find something out. No. She had to sit through that. So they had to redo a whole nother count just to make sure that this is what y'all want. And it happened. And yeah, he's going to be in there.
And then have you guys seen that she was doing some kind of event and she was swearing some people in, and the woman she was swearing in, her husband refused to shake Kamala's hand on live TV. And she was like she was kind of stunned because she went to shake her hand and she went to go shake the husband's hand. And he was
like, wow, asshole.
And she was like, she was taken aback, and then it was like they was taking pictures, so then she had to turn and take pictures with the wife, but the husband's in there like, why the fuck, if y'all won, why are y'all mad? Like, why are y'all so, like, it's just so crazy how bad and racist and just like, I just still can't believe the world is like that. But
they just like that, and they're going to listen. Even if it was the fact of the matter that the next 4 years, I can't wait till this man is out of office, and I hope it be like 2 women voting, Democrat and
I think that's going to be the only way that
it has to be.
But the thing is, the powers that be, which are rich white men, they don't want to bow down to a woman. They don't want to bow down to a woman, and they definitely don't want to bow down to a black woman.
Not.
So I don't know really, when we will have a president like that, but hopefully, sometime
they ain't bowing down to no women. Absolutely not. And it'll probably be worse if a Republican get in there in office being a woman. Oh my God.
Right, man. We literally gonna be back housewives. What do you like for dinner, honey? That's how the Republican women like it to be, so I don't know. But everybody been joking. I told you, I think it's just so funny. Everybody been talking about what job you gonna have, what job you gonna have when Massa back in office. I was dying, right?
Massa,
yeah,
the same one I got right now.
They said, "Mama, is Massa gonna sell us tomorrow?" Yes, yes. So y'all just stay prayed up. We in for a wild ride, and if you guys know anything, what they call him, Daddy T, Donald Trump has begged the Supreme Court to wait for his sentencing until after he's sworn in, and they have said no thus far. So the judge has said,
wait, back up. What now?
Donald Trump is a felon because he got found guilty
for
paying Stormy Daniels, paying hush money. So he has to be sentenced for that. He's been found guilty, so he has to get a punishment. So the presiding judge in the case has said that he's not looking at jail time, but they are not releasing what the terms of this is. And so he feels like it's just going to put a bad taste in Americans' mouth if he's sentenced right before he's sworn in. But that's how it's looking like. He's going to be going to court one day and then getting sworn in next. So I don't know, y'all. This is
who they got in office. Like, I don't get it. Y'all tore up, and then so ironic that they had President Carter's funeral. What was it? The day of when they bum rushed the Capitol. I think it was
right.
That same day. Like, what?
The same day, right? Y'all better hop up security. And one of the security guards, there was a black security guard that end up holding off different people from attacking the White House and things that day on the attack on the Capitol. And he just got honored with I think a Medal of Freedom or something like that. So shout out to
that.
Yeah, so shout out to the officer that, you know, they said that he got people to safety and that he was being stern with them people, like, y'all are not coming in here. And he was making sure he was being he was being non-violent, so he wasn't fighting them back, he wasn't shooting at them. And so a lot of people praised him for, you know, keeping a lot of people in a lot of the because they were messing up artifacts, like they were messing up hundreds of years artifacts and things. So they said that he did a good job trying to protect and preserve as much as he could. So you know, you guys just buckle up, and you know, the ride is, you know, we about to be on the what is it, the America season, goddamn infinity. So we're gonna see we're gonna see what happens next time. So yeah, I have one more hot topic, and this is a salacious one. This is a get your tea, guys. Get your tea ready. This one hot. So everyone knows the Ray J. Ain't that Brandy?
Yes. Yes.
So we all know
Ray J's brother.
That is, we know, we love Ray J. Ray J is you know, he's been on so many shows, reality shows. He now has his hand in some of those you know, baddie network TV things and stuff like that. So it has been alleged that his wife, who they have went back and forth. They have both filed for divorce on each other, and then you know, took it back and all kind of things. So she, I guess, they said Princess got a hold of his phone one day, and guess who was in his phone? None other than what they call her, Suki with the good coochie, y'all. Suki Hana, yes. So Princess Love found a text from Suki to Ray J with Ray J telling Suki, I didn't take a shower yet because I like to have your juices on me. That's what he said. Your pee juices, your nani juices. That's what he said. I like to have your nani juices on me. And Princess, that for some reason, that sent her into a spiral. So Miss Girl was posting all kind of stuff from his phone, and she sent some messages to to Suki. And you know, Suki was basically laughing at her, like, girl, I don't want your man. Like, if that's your husband, honey, he wasn't your husband when he was with me. And then the kicker is, she said, she told Suki, she said, Ray J told me he hate when you call him on FaceTime with your wig off and no hair. I said, get him, so yeah, so that was one of the hottest things that came over the holidays. So
I was going to talk good about Ray J, and you.
No. And then it's been reported, if you guys don't know, Ray J has been having erratic behavior all over Hollywood. He has been kicked out of multiple clubs, hotels, and casinos. He has been kicked out of a lot of different projects that he was working on. And they said that they're seeing a Kanye West-like mental breakdown with Ray J. So people are saying they don't know if it's mental, they don't know if it's drugs. I mean, this is all alleged, but there has been an alarming pattern of behavior that he has been having as of late. He's been getting into it with people. They said he's been showing up uninvited to, like, I think he had went up to the Breakfast Club, or he had went to certain different places just trying to get on, and was getting turned away.
Is he broke?
No, Ray J is far from broke. No. Ray J has
why is he feel? I feel like he's giving me like broke vibe. Like he has to be on. He has to be on like reality TV. So. Oh, okay. My sister and brother call me on Messenger.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, is that me? But yeah, so Ray J, he has everybody knows they mama Miss Sonia don't play. And Ray J has been doing so many things as of lately that has been embarrassment to the family. So they have said that Miss Sonia and Brandy are currently not talking. They're not speaking to him. And then if you guys didn't see, he went and got this creepy tattoo of Brandy on his body. It was like a zombie Brandy or like a I don't know. I have to look at it again. But he was doing that to honor. He was like, since she won't speak to me, I'm gonna do this to honor my sister. And Brandy commented on the tattoo and was like, I love you, bro, but you really need to get it together. So I guess his family is kind of like, you know, he's at his rock bottom.
When was that?
That was like
that was me. I don't know why.
That was a while ago. I want to say last year that they were having this rift. I want to say maybe like
Well, I remember the rift, but as far as the tattoo and all of that stuff, when was that?
That was last year as well. That was after the rift, after they was saying, you know, you need to get your stuff together. And so he was just kept doing all these things to honor Brandy. But Brandy was like, a lot of it started with him, you know, him and his problems in his marriage and being a parent. And, you know, he just started being all over the place. And then he wasn't honoring his commitments and things for just different stuff that he was doing. And his mom still acts as their manager. So she was just upset with him in different regards. And he just kind of, he's been all over the place. So he does have the company Raycon, which he has a lot of like tech, like they have a lot of different tech things. They have like those glasses and, you know, they have little scooters and all these different so he's really paid in the scooty bikes. Yes, the scooty bikes. But yeah, so he has a lot of things in place to where he probably he actually, they saying that he really might be more rich than his sister Brandy because he's made so many investments in these companies and things like that.
And I can see that.
Yeah. So it's just kind of strange, you know, the pattern behavior, because I just hope he doesn't really go under the whole Kanye West thing, which you have to realize Ray J did follow in his footsteps as far as he's now a Trump supporter. You know, he's now a conservative, supposedly. So it's just interesting to see how this would turn out.
Right.
So, but Suki has said she don't want him. She has now posted herself up with a new man. And so, yeah, we're gonna see what happens with Ray J. Is he really going to get divorced this time? You know, is he going to get it together? You know, I'm really a fan of. I've always loved Ray J. I love back in the day when he had his reality show. Like I think he's a funny persona, and I think he's really talented. He knows how to keep people watching. So, you know, I hope that everything's good with him. And yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I got for the hot topics tonight.
Yeah, I think I don't know. You know, I just think that, I mean, he's definitely very smart.
Right.
You know, very, very smart. And I mean, he's done some really good things, you know, in the industry. But I think that, I honestly think it just goes back to, you know, long ago, probably even before the whole music and entertainment thing, that I think that, you know, once he got into this business and Brandy was in this business, I've always felt like it was not necessarily a competition thing, but I think people have always kind of put them up against each other, and
right,
they've always put them up against each other, and I feel like, you know, I feel like he's somebody that felt like he had something to prove because, you know, I know my sister can do this stuff, but I can too. And I just think that, you know, years of that and years of people just referring to him, oh, that's Brandy's little brother.
He had to come out of his,
I think that could really get to people. And I think that, like, he's always been trying to prove something. And prove that, you know, he could really do, you know, things that very, I mean, he's very, like, extremely talented. And
really
music, and I mean, he's done so much stuff. He's got Raycon, and he had bikes or the scooters, and it's so much stuff that he's been able to do. I recently, actually today, I heard a remix or a redone version of Brandy's song "Best Friend" with the two of them.
Yes, I love that version.
Is that old or?
So they did one when they were younger, and then I don't know what happened to it. I think it was one of those, you know how stuff just is like lost in time or something, and I think they redid it. But I remember them having that version on like a CD back in the day. Like it was just like with Brandy and Ray J, and it was them together, and it was so sweet. So I think this was a remake of that, because I remember them doing it as kids. So and a lot of times Brandy had a lot of issues with getting her masters and her records and things like that. So it might have been they couldn't, re-get it. They couldn't get it. So they redid it. But I like when they do stuff together. I like their dynamic. And the thing is, like, I am the youngest of older sisters, and my sisters have done many great things. And sometimes you can feel like you're in the shadow, or, you got to live up to somebody else's expectations. But
that's what I wanted to say, is that I feel like he's kind of been in her shadow.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah,
but it's like people have to appreciate somebody for who they are, not comparison so much, because think about all the years people compare Solange to Beyonce, and oh my God, she's not Beyonce, and she's and then Solange came out and had her own sound, found her own sound in her voice, and some of her music is just amazing. And it's nothing like what Beyonce does. It's nothing like that. So it just was I don't know, that was so interesting to me. Did you guys catch her performance on Netflix?
Oh, Beyonce?
Yeah, the cowboy.
I did.
Yeah, a little bit.
I saw it.
You saw it? How'd you?
I done watched it probably about 20 times.
How'd you feel about it? You liked it, James?
Huh?
Like that?
I loved it. Like I thought she did really good. I think that she like her performances are very well thought out and planned, and I love the fact that Blue Ivy was there and is able to experience this kind of stuff at such a young age. Like, I mean, realistically, Beyonce has been doing this since she was like 8 or 9, or maybe before that, and really been working at it. And like Blue Ivy has, because of her parents, she's been able to really start experiencing this kind of success, and like the voiceovers that she did for The Lion King.
So she's a big part of The Lion King.
She's already a Grammy winner. And
exactly.
Like that's amazing. And everybody talks about nepotism and all that kind of stuff. Like,
we need that.
Looking out for your kids, in the Black community. Your kids do some stuff. And like when she becomes an adult, like that girl is set already. Like she done made her own money. She is set already. And she's still, and I mean, you could tell that, they really put a lot into, I'll say their kids as a whole, but they definitely put a lot into her. And she's been able to see firsthand that if you work hard, you could do this. Like, you really can achieve all this stuff. And I think it's dope. So like for her to be able to experience that and performing at halftime, I thought it was dope.
Tiff, did you get a chance?
I didn't get the chance to see the whole thing, but I saw bits and pieces of it. I was like, wow.
People out too. Like she had a lot of people there with her that was able to.
Yes, she did.
Like Shabuzi. Like, I thought that was so dope that Shabuzi was there, and the rodeo queen was there.
Yeah, she brought out she had her whole army of the Black country queens, which I thought was really, really great. Now I watched it over here. Me and my dad sat here and watched it. Y'all know what I thought about it? Hated it.
Did you?
Hated it.
Did you really?
Yes, swear. Yes, for real. Yeah, I didn't like any of that.
Dang.
I know, and I'm not even a hater. Like, I love what she did. I love she had the people. I think the performance itself, like, you cannot deny she's not a great performer.
Oh, she's a very good performer, hands down.
Set up. I love the visuals. I love the movement. I love the dances. All of that. With that being said, I just do not really like the country sound. I only like the 2 songs. I only like the I only like 3 songs. I like the This Ain't Texas, and then I like
that one. The other one she came out with,
16 carriages run away, and I like that. And then I only like Jolene. But I only like Jolene because that's a Dolly Parton song.
Okay.
So when Beyonce started doing when she got out of her traditional sound, Beyonce's traditional sound was ballads, Dangerously in Love, and that type of stuff. When she said when she went into formation and things that she brought her singing voice register down. Beyonce used to be more of a like, and Tiffany, being a singer, about this. She was more soprano 2 type of person. Now she sings down here and she sings.
Yeah.
Like that is just not something that I care for her voice. I just don't care for it. So everything after like formation, and even when she did the Lion King, she did the tribal music, and she did the I don't know. I just don't like that. Like I barely even like what's the song she remade? Clap for your hand one time. She's running to the line.
Oh, she's talking about
Before I Let Go.
She's talking about
Before I Let Go.
Marvin Gaye song.
Who was that? Who is that, James? Ain't that
was Marvin Gaye?
I think too.
It was Marvin Gaye. It was
it?
I think so. Oh.
No, it's Frankie. No, it's Frankie Beverly.
Frankie Beverly. It was Frankie Beverly.
Frankie
I'm
Beverly.
sorry.
Oh. Okay.
You make me happy.
Oh.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch what's. I'm like,
I couldn't think of what it was because I could only think about the part that I be dancing to, and she's like, because I just like a good line dance. Step on them, step on them, step on them, step. Like that's the but I like. So
I didn't care too much for it.
I didn't care too much because I like when they sing it. You make me happy. She went, you make me happy.
I think she was trying too hard.
I feel like when she goes into that lower register,
that deep voice, I
personally just don't care for that sound from her. I love a lot of people that sing deep. I love a Toni Braxton. Even K. Michelle goes down into her register. But it's just something about my Beyonce was Dangerously in Love, Baby Boy, that type of fun. I don't know. I just like her voice. I think her voice is better suited for a higher pitch than that deep register. I don't think like when Jennifer Hudson goes low, it's a tone, it's a fullness to it. I just feel like for some reason, and I do understand when vocalists get older, they have to preserve their voice so they can't sing those high songs that they used to. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, I love what she's doing. I love the artistry of it. It was a great performance watching it. It was like me watching Carrie Underwood or somebody, and I don't know all the songs, but I'm like, oh, that was a great performance. It was a great performance, but I just don't like the register of her voice. I'm just not a fan anymore. So yeah, that was it. But she got a lot of backlash from a lot of different people. A lot of the country community was upset. But it was a hit with Netflix, and it said that she's up for awards for live performance awards. So I think we're going to be seeing her get awarded for that.
In all honesty, I didn't even really catch the backlash. Like, what was the backlash over?
So a lot of it has actually been on TikTok. And so a lot of people are saying she's a propagandist, that she made all this her last albums were Fight the Police, and then now she's having American flags and Cowboy Carter, and like it just seems like, what is your real message here? Like, are you just hopping into these genres just to try them on, or are you really taking your time and not just putting on a outfit and then the next album you're gonna forget it and move on to something else? So they were just saying that she's not about her word. She's just selling whatever she wants to sell. She doesn't have any heart behind it. So it was just a lot of backlash as far as that, with a lot of, I would want to say, not theory conspiracies, but just people that are, a lot of pro-Black people felt backlash because how are you now so pro-America when before you were, fight the police? So that was where the backlash came from.
I just think people looking for something.
People will say, yeah, they was grasping at straws. It was a good performance.
Yeah, I just feel like they reaching and they looking for something to say, and like people in general, they always want to pigeonhole somebody and say that this is what you should be doing and this is what you've been doing. So this is what you should like. I just think people just want something to say.
Yeah, me too. I think so. So, but yeah, so that's all that's been going on. You guys make sure you check out the new shows that are coming back. All the shows are off of break. If you guys don't know, a lot of shows are coming back for the season. So last night we had there was a new show last night called Doc on Fox.
I can't wait to watch that. I'm watching that.
Girl, I just watched it. It's good. It's about a doctor who has an accident and loses the last 8 years of her life. So now she has to
face. It came on yesterday?
It came on last night. So now it's on. If you guys have Hulu, you guys can watch it on Hulu, Disney Plus, and any of those apps. So that came on. We have The Rookie coming back. We have a lot of the 911 series coming back. There's a show that I watched called Will Trent that's really, really good, about a detective. And then tonight, I believe, is going to be the Abbott Elementary / It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia crossover. So if you guys don't know, that is two big comedy shows that are both set in Philadelphia. And I don't know if you guys ever watched It's Always Sunny. It's a very funny show. So I'm excited for that crossover. So yeah, so it's a lot of good TV. It's a lot of movies. I'm going to be having a Cat Got Your Tongue. If anybody watches the show From, there is going to be a special Cat Got Your Tongue premiere. So please watch my page for me to announce the date and time of that, because I will be having a special guest called Carisha Hill, my sister. We are going to have a whole show where we're going to talk about the series From, and we're going to talk about theories and.
Oh, I want to watch it.
Please watch it. I will send you my login for MGM. It's so good. It stars.
I might have MGM.
Oh yeah. If you have Prime, a lot of people have MGM on there.
Yeah.
So it is a very, very good show. If you are somebody like me that likes mysteries and eerie things, and it stars what is his name? Harold Perrineau.
Harold Perrineau.
That is from The Best Man and Claws, and he's been in so many different things throughout his career. He is just amazing. He is amazing in that show. I mean, that show is great. It's a very creepy, kind of show that you're not going to be able to like. That's one of those shows you couldn't guess it if you tried.
He was just on Sherry Shepherd talking about it.
Yeah, so you guys, if you have any time, and you guys, if you ever watched it, if you have watched the show and you have any fan theories or anything like that, please watch out for our stream. So we're going to be talking about everything that happened, everything that we think is going to happen, theories, favorites. And also just anything to do with the show, like where would you live on the show? Like they have different places you could live. So it's going to be interesting. And also I'm going to do another stream where I'm going to be talking about Game of Thrones and House of Dragons. So there are going to be a lot of Cat Got Your Tongue episodes where we go over different shows and movies and things. So make sure you guys can always DM me, or you can send an email to Queen's Court. And that's Queen KWUEEN, and Court with a K, KOURT @gmail.com. And you can email me and let me know what series you want me to talk about, or anything that you want to get off your chest. If you have any confessions, if you have any am I the assholes, if you have any grievances with your job or your family, definitely send them to Queen's Court. And we're going to be talking all about a lot of different things. So that's all I got for y'all today.
All right, y'all. Well, I think this is our time to shut it down. Somebody half sleep over there.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait. I couldn't hear you. What you say?
I said somebody half sleep over there.
Tiff, I know Tiff ready to go. She ready to go. So we gonna wrap this thing on up. Don't look surprised.
Right, don't look surprised. I mean, shit.
Wrap it up, y'all. Wrap it up.
And get him ready for school. And the dog, listen, and look, y'all, I done forgot about the dang on dog. The whole dog been in doggy jail for about 3 hours now. He like,
shit, he ain't make no noise.
I was sorry.
He might have took a little nap.
He did, because he usually be at my feet. And I'm like, something is missing. Yeah.
Well,
But
everybody who has been watching, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking us
absolutely.
out. Make sure you go back and check out some of our previous videos. Again, we had Coco Brown on the platform. You guys can go back and check that video out on the website. We also had Kim Whitley on the platform, so you
Yes.
can go back and you can check that out. Entertainment Plug has been rolling and buzzing, so we definitely have some interviews there that you guys can check out. Riel, she was on that platform a week ago, so you can check that out. We also had Beth on the show. Beth is out in Detroit. We had Daeneryn on the show. They were both just on the show this past weekend, so you guys can go back and check that out. And the Black Print, we did a stream that was with myself. We had journalist Shay. We had Michael Finkley and Siobhan Miss Bling. She was on the show as well. So make sure you guys go back and check that out as well. That, of course, is on UG Digital Podcasting and Radio. Website is ugdpodcastingandradio.info. So make sure you guys check that out. Ladies, I appreciate y'all. So glad that we had a good show tonight. Artinka Teaira is actually going to be with us in 2 weeks. So we got her rescheduled. She is coming in 2 weeks. That is on the 22nd. So flyer will be redone and we will get that out and post it. Also, make sure that you guys are here next Wednesday. We will have the Levert Experience. They're going to be on the show next Wednesday. So look forward to that. That's about it. We got a lot of stuff going on with the network and just with the platform as a whole. So make sure that you guys are following us on social media. You got Cat Queen at Cat Queen. You got Tiffany. What is it? Lady Tiff 77.
Lady Tiffany, Lady Tiff 77 on IG and Tiffany Miller 7 on TikTok.
Okay. You got. Oh, go ahead.
Also, want to thank. I connected my Facebook to my podcast, and I want to give a shout out to some of the people that was on my page. Our cousin, Glenda Hodges, our cousin Kayla Carter, my friend Jennifer Riley Bunny, my friend Melinda from work, and a couple of you guys. Miss Elise, thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys all, for supporting me and everything. This was a very special to me today to see, all of these views and everything. That's all I wanted to say.
Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram, Authentically James, and I am James Grant. Also, I restarted my X account, so I am James Grant on X as well. You guys can get me there. That is it. We are out of here. Nothing else, ladies?
No, sir.
No, y'all stay safe in this weather. It's been
absolutely
pop tires and all kinds of
trifling.
Absolutely, and listen, we are praying for those in California,
yes. Oh my gosh,
we are praying for those in California.
What's going on in Cali?
Fires.
It's
really
so many celebrities. It's been a lot of celebrities that have lost their homes already. It's raging, and they're saying the only thing that's keeping it at bay is that there's big water around it, but literally everything that is touching it's just I mean, they said you can literally look and see all over California, you can just see a big line of smoke.
Yeah, it's if you
crazy.
If you scroll up and down your feed on Instagram, it's all kinds of posts.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of people have lost their homes. People are losing lives.
Yes.
Definitely sending love and
prayers.
Yeah. But yeah, so we are signing out. We will be back with you guys next Wednesday with the Levert Experience.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to say, guys, I will be on Open Letters to a Survivor on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Yes, anybody that wants to, it will be a different side of Kat. I will be sharing a lot of my experience going through different traumatic experiences. So if that's something that you're interested in and you want to talk about, we're going to be talking about depression, mental health, abuse, all different things. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you're watching our pages, and we're going to have it on UG Digital.
I'm going to have to put that on my calendar.
So I will be
Remember,
on there,
reminder.
and I'm going to be talking about. If I don't know if you guys know, earlier this year, I had opened up about a lot of things that happened to me. A lot of people were more curious about the story. So if you're one of those people that was curious about some of the things that I alluded to, that I went through, assaults and things that I faced as I was younger, and you wanted more information, definitely watch Open Letters. I will be talking about that and exploring and opening up. So definitely on Sunday at 7. So be there.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you guys. We will see you next Wednesday. And we are out of here.